Hello friends and viewers, and welcome back to our first Korean adventure. Day 2 will continue with the exploration of Seoul, north of Han River, combining tradition and modernism in the urban landscape. And if you wonder where is this display, it is in the airport, at the departure terminal. We start the day with a short ride to the Seoul Plaza, continue on the Seonggyecheon Boulevard, turn into Cheonggyecheon Stream, exit the stream at Dongdaemun Market, take a short ride to the Korea National Open University, visit the Ihwa-dong Mural village and Naksan Park, and finally take a bus to Dongdaemun Design Plaza. The Seoul Outdoor Library has moved here today. This is a rally for the 75th anniversary of the armistice that paused the Korean conflict. But a peace agreement never followed, so technically they are still at war. This is an example of urbanism at its best. Once upon a time, during the Joseon dynasty, this river was used as a sewer. The banks have been regularly maintained every 2-3 years by dredging and bolstering and building bridges. Some attempts have been made during the Japanese occupation to cover it up, but never materialized. After the Korean War, more people settled down along the stream in shabby makeshift houses. In 1958, the city started to cover this stream in concrete, finishing 20 years later. And it didn't stop here. By 1976, an elevated highway, the ugly kind we see in many North American cities, seems to seal the fate of the river. But in 2003, a project was proposed to restore the river. It was opposed fiercely by the ex-mayor on fears of gentrification of the area. By 2005, the project was completed. Yes, the price of properties along the stream increased drastically, but the number of species of plants, birds and aquatics increased several times, and the area cooled 2.5 degrees comparing with 5 blocks away. In terms of car traffic, this project is the poster child of Bressy's paradox. Too long to explain it here. Please Google it. Last but not least, in 2010, this project received a prestigious prize from Harvard School of Design. Other than flora and fauna, people also love it, locals and tourists alike. You do not need to walk the whole 12 kilometers to the Han River. Do as much as you like. It will be definitely a great experience of Seoul. Seoul has 39 major universities and another 49 colleges. The Open University is kind of an odd situation due to its offering of undergraduate, graduate, and non-degree programs without traditional entry restrictions. After crossing the university campus, we enter the Bohemian district of Seoul. Ihwa-dong was a decaying neighborhood designated for demolition and home to mostly elderly people. A 2006 project invited around 70 artists to use the murals for works of art. The project was an instant success, attracting visitors by the busload. But the influx of tourists and their littering, noise, and graffiti made the long-term residents of this neighborhood to doubt the project. In less than a year, the residents requested the removal of many of the murals, amounting to almost half of the original art. 2015 was an absolute spike in the number of visitors, and the following spring more artworks had to be removed at the request of the residents. In the upper area, just below the Naksan Park, many of the old houses have been converted into cafes. This area has a number of observatories, which in Korea means a rooftop or balcony cafe with a view over the city. At this point, we were supposed to use the left alley along the city wall and descend right into the next objective, the DDR. But we have been distracted by the people taking it through this gate and forgot to return, landing in a totally different area of the city. Built between 2009 and 2014, this neo-futuristic design is the creation of the famous architect Zaha Hadid. It was late in the day and we're pretty tired, so we visited only one of the numerous exhibitions.